tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. And the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' season as each are trying to break into the top 25. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies offense will have the football first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
Wow, how about the stop-start speed? That reminds you of Napoleon Kaufman or Bishop Sankey, Myles Gaskin, great Washington Husky running backs of years past that just made defenders look silly because of that stop-start ability. This dude has some wheels.
So now it's second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Now adjusting. Finds a man on the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this run game.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Pocket breaking down. Finds the tight end.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied.
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Gaines. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on second and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Yeah, these guys are just on the same page. They rep this play in practice over and over and over for this exact type of situation. QB, there was no question where he was going with that football and that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. There's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Stealing a score on special teams. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 7 over LSU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
They breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Small. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. To the air, it's Sayin. He tries to take the top off. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Buckeyes are threatening on first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bray. And the returner will be brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll give it to the back. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need. Oh, it's a fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Sayed. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on! And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Firing to the right, complete. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Huskies have pushed it inside the 20. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. It's complete. He is right out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Just drives it between the uprights. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you just like...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Small. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the comeback conversion attempt is coming.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gaines. He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be 4th down. Offense changing the play. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Washington.
This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. On the ground, it's Gaines. He now has 85 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Running into the open space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down, able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. They'll run for it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Here he comes out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Gets it to the back. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Scanning the field, it's Singing. Pulls it in, it's Small. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. To the air on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Touchdown, Ohio State! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back for the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
He'll bring it out. It's Collier. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Got a little space. Makes a pass to Marker. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running behind that left side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for space. It's Gaines. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run.
Breaks into the open. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of game.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.